for people to see what life can be like if they prioritize their health and happiness.
My name is Chris Donnell with the Donnell Real Estate Group, Richmond's Community Realtors, and here we are on episode 1 of Amazing Richmondites. We're really excited to get this series off the ground where we're going to be interviewing amazing Richmondites each week, letting everybody know exactly what they're doing in the community and helping our community become better. So today I'm really excited because we got Braeden Ralla. Am I pronouncing that properly? Yes, all right. Perfect. So Braeden grew up in Seafair. He is a runner and he's also the host of the Living with Purpose podcast and also the founder of the Purpose Smoothie Co located in Steveston. If you haven't had it yet, I suggest you go get one. Fun fact about his childhood is that him and his team tossed up the first ever provincial championship banner for Seafair Islanders in 2003, which is the hockey here in Richmond. So elaborate on the win. Was it like a Stanley Cup victory for you guys?
It was the Stanley Cup victory for me. So it was grade 7, AAA, and Richmond and Seafair are crosstown rivals at the time. I believe they've combined to be the Richmond Jets now. But Seafair was a newer organization. And yeah, in 2003, our AAA team, we went to the provincials in New West, and we took home the first ever banner in Seafair history. I realized that was the pinnacle of my career in grade 7. So I rode off into the sunset after capturing the provincial championship, bringing it home to where it belongs. I knew that was the pinnacle of my career. So I moved on to play football and basketball after that. But it was a memory that I'll always remember. And I actually ran into some of the guys that were part of that team a couple years ago randomly at a bar, and we sat and reminisced on an old memory.
Well, that is great. You know, having good childhood memories like that is amazing, and the fact that you guys were able to put up that first banner and kind of rub it into the other Richmond guys, right? So what was it was the Richmond, it was Seafair, and then what was Richmond was just called Richmond? Is that what it was?
Yeah, Richmond Minor Hockey, and then Seafair Islanders, and yeah, I originally started at the old Seafair rink at the end of Francis there,
which is now a beautiful townhome complex.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for jumping on here today. The reason that we wanted to bring you on is because not only do you have an amazing smoothie company, or the smoothie company that you've had in season for a few years now, but you've always, every time we walk in there, you brighten our day. You've got some great positivity. You're doing some great things in the community. So where did the name Purpose Smoothie Co come from?
Thank you. I appreciate that. The name Purpose is named after my mother, Braeden Ralla, for the way that she lived life with purpose. So my mom was a Richmondite as well, grew up in Richmond, went to Palmer Junior High, and then graduated from Richmond High. Later taught educational assistant at Hugh Boyd, and then was a run leader in Richmond for over 10 years, where she ran 13 full marathons, 26 half marathons, and helped hundreds of people to their best runs. Unfortunately, in 2014, she was diagnosed with stage 4 breast cancer. And at that time, when just watching her battle terminal cancer, she was just so positive, and the same, she had ability to walk into a room and light up any room. And she just kept that throughout her entire fight. And it just really inspired me to continue that and continue to shine her light. And it's trying to inspire people to live with purpose. And I know she's watching, I know she's smiling down. So that's where the name comes from.
Well, that is amazing. It's very touching. I'm trying not to cry here, to be honest. That's exactly, every time we walk into Purpose Smoothie Co, you have that energy. So I'm sure she's very, very proud of you. So obviously we're going through COVID right now. We thought maybe it was going to be a few months, but here we are almost a year into it. How have you innovated during COVID?
This is going to be kind of a longer answer, but I just want to explain to people and kind of put them through like the mindset that I was going through. So March 17th was my 30th birthday. The day after that, the 18th, was 4 days of having this 4 slowest days we've ever had consecutively in 3 years of being open. It was a really scary time. I didn't know, nobody really knew what was going on and what the future held. And I could kind of feel pressure from society to close, because it was almost like, you're a business, are you trying to, make money during a pandemic? And it felt almost wrong to be open. And then I just kind of zoomed out, like took a step back and thought about what's our purpose. And our purpose is to inspire our community to prioritize their health and happiness. We want to make food accessible and nourish people's mind, body, and soul. Learn, grow, adapt is my mentality, the t-shirt right here. And it's the ability to learn, to grow, and to adapt through any situation. And there's no better time to be an example of that than in March during COVID. And I was also thinking about the community that supported us for, at the time, 3 years, and purpose and my dreams, and how dare I take the easy way out of just saying I'm going to close and ask for as much government help because they're going to bail us out. And when I was able to, after 4 negative days, when I was able to flip that mindset back to, this is an opportunity. People still need to eat. We offer the foods and supplements that they need right now more than ever to keep that immune system up. So how are we going to be able to adapt to, they're going to be home, they're not coming into the shop anymore. How can we go to them? So we have smoothies, the one that you just showed earlier.
Delicious.
Yeah, Chris and Angela have been big supporters of the Blend at Home smoothies. So that was the first thing we did, was we prep all of the smoothie ingredients in a cup, except for the liquid. So that's the fruits, vegetables, superfoods, and we deliver those where people can pick them up, and you store them in your freezer, and then people are easily able to add liquid and blend so that you're able to fuel with purpose at any time of the day from home. So that was a big one. The other was frozen soup, and it's my grandma's recipe. She's born and raised in India, so it's an authentic curried chickpea. And that one we already had frozen, but it gave us an opportunity to really push these sales, because we're able to put these, deliver these, and people are able to pick them up into people's homes, and they can just thaw them and have some of that authentic, hearty curry chickpea at home at any time. So between those two items, we really pushed that. And I remember it was Wednesday, March 18th, and I'm thinking, okay, I got to set up, I'm not a web designer, but I have to set up all of this online to make sure that people know that they can deliver it, and that we can deliver it, and they could pick it up. So I spent the whole night building the website, building our design system. And I remember going to bed that night thinking, and I put a post on Instagram and Facebook, and I was happy with what I had done today, but I didn't really have that much hope going into the next day. And I remember early the next day, a phone call at just after 6 a.m, random number. I'm like, who's this? So I just ignored it. And then it was a text after from my man, Melvin Barcelona, a Purpose regular. And he just said, hey, I'm trying to place an order. Can you help me finish it? And I helped him, and it was a fat order, and I just jumped out of bed. I was so excited, and it gave me the life and energy I needed. That was Thursday the 19th, just to really, like, all right, like, we got something here. Let's roll with it. So Melvin, I've told him multiple times, but he really inspired me to get going on that. And then following that, I just worked 29 days straight, open to close, open the shop, close the shop, do deliveries afterwards. No staff, just to keep the labor hours down. And my amazing girlfriend at the time, she kept asking me to help, and because she could see I was pretty tired, but I wanted it was kind of it was a newer relationship at the time, and I wanted to keep our relationship as one thing and work as another. I didn't want to mix the two. And then finally she's like, hey, it's the last time I'm going to offer. So, I'm like, all right, let's do it. And then she came into the shop and she grinded, she proved her. I was like, wow, this is impressive. And so, with just like flipping the mindset into thinking positive, and the Blend at Home smoothies and the frozen soups, we also ship all of our retail anywhere in Canada. So we've really just pushed those as being able to get through COVID. And now it's something that I'm really focusing on. And we do a subscription service for the blend at home smoothies where people can get them regularly. So that's what has got us to where we are now, and we'll continue to push those items.
Well, good for you. You know, that's amazing. I think one of the big things through COVID is innovation, and you're definitely showing that we can prosper through these tough times, and with a positive mindset. That is the right way to think, right? So we're obviously big believers in that as well over here, and that's why we just we love supporting you, because success breeds success, and that positivity is something that we love. So what motivates you to do what you do?
Honestly, a lot of things. If I had to pick one, I think for me, if I had to pick one, it would be for people to see what life can be like if they prioritize their health and happiness. And it's something that my family has preached to me. It's something that when my mom became ill and I lost my mom, I really realized that those are the two most important things in life. And I saw my mom choose happiness. And I think that's something that's so important. We wait for, yes, there's a lot of external factors that are weighing down on our happiness. There's, difficult times right now. There's a pandemic. But if we live in the present and just focus on being happy right now, we're going to enjoy each day a lot more. Don't wait for you to get to that next level, or to acquire some new item, or to be dating that person. You need to be happy with what you have right now and be grateful for that. And when you continue to evolve, you're going to be even happier every time and unlock new levels of happiness. And then health it's so important. Like for me, watching when my mom was a run leader and being told from the oncologist that she could no longer run anymore with something that she loved to do, and she was healthy. And then that happens, and just seeing the life sucked out of her is like, we have an opportunity and a privilege to work out. And it doesn't have to be, you don't have to go run 20K, you could start with walking, you could do yoga, 10 minutes on the bike, small exercises, but being able to realize that your ability to move and your ability to exercise is a privilege. And, there's studies shown that when you work out, you could see the benefits for up to 13 hours. And that's the dopamine releasing in your body, which are happy, feel good chemicals. For me, it just sets my mind so clear, builds confidence, it builds resilience. When I'm training for a marathon, I don't want to get up and run in the rain, but you do it. And when you do it, that's what builds the confidence and the resilience that you can carry on in anything in life. So ultimately, just to inspire people that if you prioritize your health and your happiness, you're going to be truly living your best life. And so we're trying to do that the best we can. And that would be the number one reason why Purpose exists. And we just launched the podcast. So one person at a time, is trying to remind them.
Well, that's amazing. I'm one of my big goals this year was to start waking up at 5 a.m. and working out right away. And I had a great year last year where I lost 30 pounds, feeling great. And you're 100% right. When you first get up and you work out, whatever you're doing, just get your body moving, your day is set. Like you just feel so great. And for me, it lasts, I think, longer than 13 hours. I just feel amazing. And now I've actually implemented it doing at night too, where I'm doing a 45-minute walk on the treadmill at night, just because it feels so great. And, and health is so important, just like you said. So now another thing I wanted to ask you, and I love this tagline of yours, it's a great day to be alive. Please elaborate. What is it? What do you mean by that?
First of all, congratulations. You look amazing. And every time you come into the shop, every time I see you since day one, you've always had amazing energy.
Oh, thank you.
The thing that you just touched on there is that you feel better and you have more energy, and people need to realize, like, when you sacrifice that time to work out and to push yourself, the reward is you will be in better shape and you'll feel better. So yeah. I'd love to hear that. Keep it going, 2-a-days. Now you're
and a couple smoothies a day too, right?
Yeah, I love it. So it's a great day to be alive. it's just a simple reminder that every day is a gift. It's an opportunity. Unfortunately, we're all going to lose people close in our life. And when it does happen, it's a reminder that every single day on life is an opportunity. And, you know, you can be stressed out. There can be so many things going on wrong in life. But when you just step back and count your blessings, and, you know, there's a lot of things to be grateful for. You woke up, you might not be exactly where you wanted to be. You know, maybe you wanted something extra or goal you haven't been able to achieve, but you have an opportunity to get better today. And that's all we can ask, right? So just living in the present and enjoying each day.
Exactly. I'm actually reading a book right now called Atomic Habits. And
hey, I just recommended that I haven't released the episode, but it'll release this week, and it's an absolute game changer.
yeah, Angela read it first, and I'm hearing other people who've read it. So I just started it last night. But what it says is implement 1% better each day, and eventually if you do it every day, you'll actually be better yourself by 37 times each year. So, you know, it is amazing. And, you know, just by implementing these little small habits, you can make yourself feel that much better, right? So, and it doesn't happen overnight too, right? You just got to keep plugging away.
Yeah, like you said, just staying consistent and small changes can make a big difference. And everybody should read that book. I've recommended it to quite a few. It's amazing.
Yeah, no, it is. I'm really enjoying it so far. So now my last question, and I like to ask everybody this when I'm bringing them on here, is, in your own words, what does it mean to be a Richmondite? You're born and raised here.
What comes to mind would be proud. I grew up in Richmond, as you mentioned, grew up in the Seafair area. I played sports here. Afterwards, I came back and coached here. So I've been involved in the community, whether playing sports or coaching for a long time.
You coached for Drive, right?
Yeah, Drive basketball at the Oval. So that was a lot of fun. And, you know, just being part of that community, I think Richmond does really have a good sense of community, Stevenson especially right now, and being able to be a part of that. And just being proud to be from Richmond and try to build something special and inspire this community. Just very grateful to be born and raised in Richmond.
Well, you're definitely inspiring people. I know everybody I know that knows you has, you know, they private message me. Whenever I post something of yours, I'll get private messages saying how amazing you are and how amazing your company is. So if somebody wanted to come, you know, purchase some smoothies or come in and say hello to you, where are you located?
So we're in Stevenson on Bayview Street. So just past, actually just west of 1 and Bayview along the water there. We're 2 behind Blend's Coffee. And so you could find us there. You could look us up, Purpose Smoothie Co. And we're on online, www.purposesmoothieco.com, and social media at Purpose Smoothie Co.
Okay, perfect. And now you got the new podcast where if everybody can find the podcast on any of the podcast channels?
Yeah, all platforms, Apple, Spotify, YouTube. We have it posted to our website as well. So we'll be dropping episode 2 pretty soon here.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for jumping on here today and being our first episode. And we wish you nothing but success here in 2021. And I know you're going to have a great year, and keep that positivity alive, my friend. And we'll keep coming in and purchasing these smoothies from you.
Of course. I really appreciate the opportunity to be on the show and be the first guest, and always appreciate you and Angela's energy and support. Really love what you guys are doing, and I think you're really helping to build a special community. So thank you guys for the opportunity, and we'll see you soon.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, and have an amazing day.
See you, buddy.